Hey friends, welcome into my Makeup Love office. So today we are talking about one of the biggest complaints or problems that I hear from women my age when it comes to foundation, and that is help. My foundation is creasing, it's flaky, it's patchy, it's not giving me the flawless look that I want. And a lot of my friends think that it's their foundation. They think, well, it's because I bought a cheaper, maybe drugstore foundation, or, I bought one that's just not very good. I need to go out and spend more money. I need to buy what the latest beauty influencer has said or the latest celebrity has recommended. And so they go out and they spend more and more and more money on more expensive foundations, thinking they're going to get the look that they want. And then they're disappointed when they don't. So I've got a few tips for you. And number one is skincare. That's the biggest issue I find myself when it comes to my foundation not giving me the look that I want. Usually it's because my skin is the problem, not my foundation. Now, skincare is number one. You can't put a wonderful, expensive foundation on bad skin and expect it to look great. You've got to take good care of your skin. And that means using skincare that is formulated for your skin type. Now, I'll caution you, if you ask your dermatologist or your esthetician, what should I use on my skin? A lot of times they're going to tell you products that they themselves sell because they're going to earn a commission. What I found instead is to ask them, what ingredients should I look for in skincare that will help me take the best care of my skin? By asking for an ingredient list instead, you can then compare that to your skincare or skincare you're considering to make sure you're buying the right ingredients, the right properties, the right formulations for your skin. Okay, my skin tends to be really dry, especially in the winter, although it's dry year round. It tends to be very patchy. I do have large pores. So those are things that I'm going to want to talk about with my esthetician or my dermatologist and ask them, what do you recommend as far as ingredients go? What should I look for when I'm reading labels? The other things that I've noticed, if I'm not exfoliating and using a good mask regularly, my skin tends to get very flaky. If you've got dry, flaky patches on your skin, your foundation is not going to cover that up and lay nice and smooth, no matter what foundation you use. So I find if I have a regular schedule of masking and exfoliating and getting rid of all that dead skin, I also see my esthetician once a month and I have a chemical peel to get rid of all that dead skin. I have dermaplaning done so that it leaves a nice smooth surface for me to apply my foundation to. I find that I get a much better result. The other thing that I have found is I use a good moisturizer, but I'm very guilty of this. When you're using your moisturizer before you apply your makeup, make sure you're allowing enough time for that moisturizer to sink in and absorb and dry on your skin before you put that foundation on. I am guilty of this because I'm often doing lives or videos and I throw on my moisturizer and then I immediately start to apply my primer, my foundation, my concealer, my correctors, and so on. And I don't give that moisturizer enough time to dry and absorb into my skin. Then I'm mixing my foundation and my moisturizer together, and often they don't play nice together. Because of the ingredients in my foundation and the ingredients in my moisturizer or my eye cream, I'm going to be mixing the two of those, and I'm not going to get a good adherence from my foundation. It's not going to stick properly to my skin and it's not going to smooth over my skin properly. I'm a big fan lately of this Peter Thomas Roth Instant Firm Temporary Face Tightener. I really have enjoyed using this, but again, I have to make sure I put this on and then I give my skin time to let it absorb. It kind of tightens your face. You need to wait until that is good and finished working. A good 3 to 5 minutes before you start to apply anything else. So my recommendation is this: put on your moisturizer, your eye cream, your fixative, and then go brush your teeth, do your hair, pick out your jewelry, do some other chore, go grab a cup of coffee, and then come back at least 5 minutes later and go ahead with the rest of your routine. So give these tips a try. See if this helps you with your foundation issues. Now, this is just part one. Stay tuned for part two, where I'm going to talk about more issues with foundations, concealers, and so on. All right, thanks for joining me today, friends. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please give me a like and a share. Hit that bell so you know when I have a new tutorial out. And as always, thanks for being here. Until next time, see ya.